Let's make a blackout poem together. The supplies you need are really super simple. You need an old book, and you can see that this book is falling apart and pages are coming out of it. So I'm going to recycle this. And you need some Sharpie markers and a pencil with a nice eraser on it. And then you're ready to go. So you can see I did a variety of blackout poems here. So they can really look, the finished product can look like anything. Doesn't have to be super artistic. But let's go ahead and get started. So I just pulled out this page from this book, and I went through and I just looked at words that I thought were interesting and kind of fit together. So I circled any words, and as you're teaching this, you can show your students, well, okay, so here are some words that I think are interesting. Edgy and restless. And nothing, I think that word is kind of interesting. And then I have the word ruined. I ruined. So I want to put that in because I think that might be an interesting aspect of a poem. And then I say I like the word a touch. And then I appreciate your sacrifice. I like that. And cost. And then I said it made me who I am. So what I try to do is end my poem with some kind of power statement. So I'm going to read through my poem that I have right now and see, do I like it or do I not like it? So I have edgy and restless, nothing. I ruined, a touch. I appreciate your sacrifice. It cost you. I'm going to add that because I like that. It cost you. It made me who I am. So I like the way that that poem sounds. I'm going to make sure that I have all the words circled that I like. If there was anything else that I don't like, I would erase it right now. And then I just take my Sharpie. And I start going through and I circle the words that I want to keep in my poem. And if I want to connect them, you know, I could draw lines like I did in this one. I drew lines from one word to the next. I drew arrows in this one to show words connecting. Or you can just simply circle the words and cross out all the words you don't want. And that's as easy as it is and as quick as it is. And when you finish outlining all your words in Sharpie, the other nice thing about the Sharpie is that if you have any pencil lines, you can quickly erase them so that your words pop out, and then you can draw. And, you know, I'm not very artistic, so I just cross out my words. But if you look at the Pinterest page that I have, you'll see that there are tons and tons of artistic ways to create a blackout poem. And don't forget to have your students read it out loud and then maybe put a title on it. This one might be called A Sacrifice, because that seems to be the theme of my poem. And the cool thing about this is your students are really looking at word choice. How are words going to work together? And what kind of theme can they create by adding those words together? Does the poem always have to make perfect sense? No. Does the poem always have to be a great work of literature? No. The exercise is in choosing word choice, having fun with language, and just being a little bit creative with the words that are on the page. So it's a really fun activity. I hope you'll give it a try and let me know how it turns out.